What up, YouTube? This is Kirito HD Gaming coming at you with a First Descendant video. Today, I'm gonna actually get into a very rant about how angry I am with certain people in the community of the First Descendant at the moment. And it is not calling out specific people, it's just a small group of people out there that want to continue to say stuff about this game, and it feels like to me that they don't know what they're saying, and I need to just come out and say crap because this has gotten out of hand in my opinion, and it's completely disrespecting the dev team of this fantastic game. And I'm going to be bringing up other games while I'm at it too. So let's get into this. The fact that there's people out there that's constantly saying that this game is basically a rip-off version of Warframe. Well, one, it might be in a lot of ways. I don't know. I haven't played Warframe. I don't like the aspect of Warframe. I just don't. I don't find anything pleasing about it. And I also feel like Warframe's more expensive with what I do know about the game than the First Descendant, and people I have known that have played Warframe but barely played the First Descendant say that's not true. But I find it funny because most people I meet that have played Warframe haven't even put in at least 1,000 hours of Warframe. So I feel like the people that play Warframe on a daily basis don't normally come out and say anything, at least that I have ran into. And before I even get into the spill about everything, I'm about to be at 1,000 hours played. I have 900 and something hours, I think. Hold on. Take that back. I have 843 hours played. I have basically every ultimate descendant and every descendant in this game. The only descendants I do not have anymore in this game, but I did have at one point, are the ones that have ultimate versions, because I myself don't feel like spending money on getting more descendant slots. And yes, out of everything in this game, the one thing I do not like is the fact that you have to buy descendant slots or wait to get lucky in ETA vendor. But that's a whole different thing. The game has to find a way to make money besides just cosmetics in this game, so it makes sense. Now, another thing that I really despise is everyone that complains about this game wants to say something about monetization. First of all, Destiny has hella monetization. You literally pay for almost every type of bit of content in that game, from weapons to literally certain dungeons and everything, to map packs and all that. A free-to-play game that literally charges you for everything in the game besides the fact that you can play the normal part of the game for free. Maybe if they had a better storefront, the game wouldn't be dying right now. I'm sorry, but Destiny is dying and it's not going to be coming back. Even the fact that there's people that are literally content creators or no life people that play the Destiny game, the fact that they go back to that game for any lick of little content that feels like it's going to bring the game back to life, when in reality it doesn't. Because the Division 2, the same game I love and play, is currently on its deathbed until the apparent release of the DLC that they still haven't said nothing about, and the DLC is like a month and a half out from a releasing apparently. So the thing I like is this game actually sticks and communicates with you. Those other games I named, they don't even communicate with you. Besides Warframe, that I can't really talk about much, Destiny and the Division, they don't communicate with you like this game does. And games All other looter shooters out there don't have what this game has, which is a fellow that literally helps you pick up your loot, so you don't have to literally walk out of the way of the missions to go pick it up. You can just continue on the mission's path. But before that, monetization. Let me show you something real quick. Let me show you something real quick. Let me show you something. And I'm surprised people are saying the monetization in this game when this game has just as much stuff in the store basically as the Division 2. Besides, this game sells Descendants and support material and stuff. The Division game only sells cosmetic items mainly, and then the battle pass obviously. The only monetization in this game that I feel like you're not forced to buy into, but if you play this game, you're more than likely are going to want to buy is the battle pass. And that's because the battle pass in this game actually gives you quite a bit of good amount of stuff, in my opinion. Let's go into the battle pass real quick. I got all these items, right? Like you get boosters, you get even caliber back to help you buy the next battle pass, which mind the fact they don't give you the full amount of caliber, they give you about half of what you need to get the next battle pass, which you only have to spend half to get the next battle pass, or this will help you buy a skin in the game, right? These are you get the weapon, and matter of fact, you get this weapon, right? And you get every single version of multiple versions of this weapon to combine to get your unique ability maxed out. You get crystallizations catalyst, other resources you need. You get skins, you get little emotes, you know, sprays, hair dyes now, you know, more boosters, paints. The battle pass is really good in my opinion in this game because it gives you stuff that you can't really earn in game unless you do challenges. Like the paints can only be earned, and it's only certain type of paints by doing the award selection. Like, you know, wrong one. That's battle, intercept battle. Like right here, bright sky. All the stuff you can earn. Even hair dyes now are earnable. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know what is this whole ideal about monetizing. Like, let me show you something else real quick. Let's go to the shop. Support material. These you can buy these, but I wouldn't recommend buying them. You don't need to. You really don't. Like, let's click on this. You get a descent slot. You get 5 equipment slots. The equipment slots don't even matter. You get like equipment slots, almost equipment and storage slots, literally from the ETA vendor almost every weekend. The gold and the copper shards, you get that amount of gold. You get more than that by just doing the 4 daily invasion missions. You get 5 million gold for 4 missions that take less than 30 minutes to do. Now the shards on the other hand normally is a little harder to come by, but that's why all your duplicate modules you literally dismantle. Obviously at first you should combine the duplicate ones to hopefully get newer ones, and then once you got most of the modules or all the modules in the game, start dismantling them. And then these boosters right here, they give these out for free like candy. Look at this. Where is it? Is this? Oh yeah. No, that's cosmetic support. So like you can buy these, right? All these you see, right? Look at this. I have 6, 3, 5, 7, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1. I had over 10 of each one basically because of all the ones they gave out for free. All these ones I have are free. So where's the monetizing at when they're handing everything out for free? The only thing they want you to buy is literally weapon skins or cosmetic items for your descendants. Because yes, they have slightly became invested in some of the weapon skins. Like for instance, you obviously you got your backpacks, you know, your emotes or socialness, you know, UI customization, your spawns, you know, makeup for the descendants. You know, they finally added some weapon skins, which I feel like they're gonna currently start making more of. You know, regular common skins, which honestly, at the end of the day, you don't no longer have to buy because these normal skins right here that you can buy for 125 are the same skins that the Descendants are wearing, but they were customizable. Now they made it to where they made it to where the default skin can be painted. So you don't have to buy these. The only reason why you have to buy these now is if these colors you like that are already on these that you can't currently paint. Like right now, there's no red in the game that looks like this. So if I were to buy this, I would personally not even change the color because I like it how it is. That's the only reason to buy the skins like this, in my opinion, is if you like the design or coloring on these, as long as you don't change the paint. Because if you change the paint on these, then you're basically wasting money because you can change the paint on your default skins now. Then you got your premium skins that they sell. This is the only thing that they want you to buy. And mind the fact, they bundle so much good stuff up for a cheap price. And then their event skins are literally the equivalent to literally $15. 750 is $15. How is this monetizing as hell? First of all, other games like the Division 2 are selling skins for literally $20+ right now. They have a bundle going for almost $30 right now. It's like 20, like 3 or $24, I think. But you can buy, but on the Division, you can buy a bundle for $20 and it gives you some extra stuff, but it's a one-time buy. So in theory, yes, their thing right now the thing that's expensive in the shop over there, you can in theory buy for 20 because of a one-time deal. But $15 for your average premium skin. And then the common skins are just even cheaper. 125, that's literally the equivalent to 125. Look, for $5 you get 250. 250, 125 plus 125. That's the headgear and the body art. The body for 250. Look at that. $5. That's all you have to spend. Like if you want to buy the cheaper stuff, makeup and all that, you know. But premium skin, $15. It's not that bad. You know, it's really not. You know, I bought the only thing I bought that I didn't earn in this game is the fellow. And that is because for $15, I was able to buy the fellow package, Jet Black Hound, get a spawn, cosmetic items, and literally the dog himself for $15. That was worth. Instead of grinding for it, it was worth, in my opinion. Because if you have the fellow makes the drop rate of the gold lower and makes the drop rate for the other items in the avoidabiz higher. So you have a better drop rate. And then not only that, they added a pity system. If you haven't used the pity system yet and you're still having trouble getting stuff, I mean, at that point in time, you're not reading patch notes. You're complaining about stuff when you don't even read. They literally tell you how to do everything. Even 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 the ultimate skins are cheap after you earn the ultimate. If you don't want to buy the packaging with all this, and if you want to say buy the like backpack thing or spawn at a later date, and you just want the skin at the very moment, 1050. That is literally 300 more 300 more caliber for the ultimate skin. So let's go in the caliber. 750, right? Is basically in theory is spending 20 bucks. You know what? You're spending 20 bucks and you're able to get something for 750 and still have caliber left over. Or you can spend 20 bucks and get the ultimate skin. 20 bucks for an ultimate skin. And people are saying it's monetized because I had to spend 100 bucks. No, 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 no. You had to spend 100 bucks because you bought something like this, which is right now as is a cheaper price, like 70 bucks. That's because I own the Descendant already. If I didn't own the Descendant and they didn't have a discount going, you would spend 100 bucks to get this. Look at this Ultimate Bunny Growth Package. You get Ultimate Bunny for literally, look at this, 895 right now. That is literally basically $17 to get 3 million gold, 300,000 shards, a 7-day and a 7-day for the boosters for the Descendant and Weapon XP, high voltage, one of the best, probably the best Transcendent mod for Bunny, a crystal, a energy activator, and her herself. So not only do you get her, but you get an energy activator that you can throw on her instantly, and then you get a booster where you can boost her, literally play the 400% dungeon and play it 3 or 4 times and get level 40 and then pop a catalyzation for 895. And you guys say this is monetization out of hell. Some people just talk out of their ass, is what my opinion is. Look, people say don't buy normal Descendants. Well, guess what? I bought these normal Descendants when they first came out because, look, you got a choice of which Descendant you wanted to get, a booster, and then a Descendant slot. This is how I was able to have all the Descendants right now, besides the Descendants that have Ultimates. Other than that, I only bought 2 of these, and they're cheap. These two, one was 300, I think, and one was 600 or 700. So, I mean, they were less than literally 20 bucks would have got me both of these probably. Like, now would I say, I would say now don't buy anything. Honestly, if you want to buy these, you can, but they're really not useful anymore because back then when I bought this, these were either you bought these and you never earned them, but now they give these out everywhere. But back then you didn't get these everywhere, and then you got to pick which one you wanted, and then you got a Descendant slot, which was kind of worth back then. Now it's not. And I don't know where all this monetization out of hell is coming from. Because a lot of people say this game is monetizing like crazy. Like, I honestly don't know. Like, the only thing that's really expensive in this game that's not an ultimate, and as long as you earn the ultimate thing is really cheap. It's 20 bucks. Unless you want the whole package, which that's on you. I don't know why you want to when you can earn the stuff in game. But literally as the evolving skins, which is understandable because some of the evolving skins look pretty sick. Understandably, that's why they're expensive probably. But everything else is at a very decent price for a free to play game. I don't see any reason to cry. I think the people that cry in this game are people that don't know how to do anything correctly in this game. I'm gonna be honest. Like people that constantly that will go out of their way and not just on the subject of buying like the boosters, right? Like you get them, so many of them for free, right? And then you can earn the like this one with 50% boost for 17 more hours right now. You get the 50% ones from literally this guy right here for doing Descendant instructor stuff. And not only that, this game has gotten so easier. I will actually go out of my way and show a video of my second Nexon account that I started that I just beat. I'm not joking you. I just beat the normal campaign part. And I'm not joking you. I have 24 crystallization catalysts and like 4 or 5 energy activators. And they were all either earned through the events or earned by them giving it to for free. And I even got shot focus on normal difficulty because they made shot focus not a combining module only now. People say that this game hasn't gotten easy for them or it's monetizing like crazy. No, it's not. Everything is easy in this game now. The monetizing is very slim to anything in my opinion. Besides cosmetic items, which is the only thing they make money off. I hope if they make some type of expansions to this game, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they have to charge for it because a lot of people don't buy. A lot of people might not buy the cosmetic items or the battle pass on this game. Who knows how much money they're really making? Only they know. But if they're not making enough money off some things, yeah, this game could get monetized quickly. Where they might sell it like expansion wise. So if you want to get a really big content update, you gotta pay for it. They might do stuff like that. Now, in reality, do I see them doing it? No, because it kind of kills player retention. Because players that don't want to buy it, they're not gonna come back to the game, or if they do, they're not gonna be here for long because they're gonna be bored because they can't play the content because it's behind a paywall. That's one reason why I never got into Destiny. I don't feel like spending triple A price of a game for just a content drop. Like no offense, but and people like, well, why not you wait for when they have sales? Why should I have to wait for a sale to play a game? The game is free to play, but they charge like $50 to $60 per content drop in Destiny. And I don't know if they dropped the prices for those and it's cheaper now. I know there was a sale during Christmas that you can get everything for like the price of $50. Everything in the game, basically, like all the content drops together for $50 or something like that. But I'm not even spending $50 to get all the content. I'm not. It's a free to play game, and well, it wasn't free to play when it first came out, and that's why I feel bad for Destiny players, because the game was not free when it first came out, and then it became free. So the people that bought the game and bought the DLCs, they really had bad luck. And people still support games like that, but you want to cry and complain of the First Descendant because the game is just too hard and too grindy. That now literally all these bosses are soloable besides Deathstalker. And I have beaten all these bosses. I've beaten every single one, obviously. And I've beaten all these bosses to Molten Fortress solo. Gluttony, I haven't tried but one time. I tried one time and got Gluttony down to like a quarter HP, and then it did its little wipe. And if I was playing Valby, I probably would have beaten Gluttony because I actually have the Spiral Tidal Wave maxed out and a Spiral Tidal Wave build for Gluttony. But I didn't use it. I used somebody else, and that's the real reason why I think I lost that fight. And that's due to the fact that I also went in not even prepared because I didn't even know how Gluttony would be solo anyways. But all these other ones, I beat solo. I've beaten Gluttony. I've gotten the Peacemaker literally completely finished. The only boss that I haven't really touched is Deathstalker because every time I play Deathstalker, the people I do get matched up with, we end up all losing our HP, basically 3 of our lives. By the time the boss has less than half of his HP left, literally half of his red bar, like lower than half of his red bar, and then we lose. So I probably won't play Deathstalker until it's soloable, which it will probably happen at some point because that's one thing I hate about this game is they're making everything soloable now because they're going away from the group play. Even the new Void Erosion Purge is mainly solo, with some areas where it's able to be played with a group if you want to matchmake. But if you have friends or anyone that you want to invite, you in theory could play it as a group. But other than that, I mean, this game, I don't know where all this like hate's coming from. Even people come out of their way and say the story, the dialogue, the story explaining was all trash, and they haven't even expanded onto it. Well, let me ask you this. They haven't expanded onto it because of all the crybabies. That's why they haven't been able to expand so much. Because they were more worried about fixing stuff up for crybabies. They made outpost farming go down from 5 minutes to a minute in one update. They didn't go anywhere in between. It went from 5 to 1 minute. Unless I'm not remembering correctly, but I'm pretty sure it was 5 minutes to 1 minute, down to 30 seconds, and then now it's not even used because you can earn the patterns inside infiltration operations now. So they even made sharing kind of useless now. Outpost farming is where I met a lot of the people I played with. Was outpost farming. Now I don't even have that option. Matter of fact, the another thing is they added a recruit system, right? Look. That I don't know when ago when that was done because it doesn't have a timestamp. But literally, since I got on, which I don't remember how long ago, I've gotten literally just 2 people. Normal, nothing obviously. But the world, you know, you have some people that still are advertising stuff like this crap, which is stupid. But like honestly, like no one really talks in the world because you know it's a mixture of bull crap, but it's gotten better. When the world chat back in the day when the world chat was happening, a lot of people didn't, you know, like to be honest, they didn't. A lot of people just were spamming it with non-essential bull crap. But like, I don't understand. To get everything in this game, all you gotta do is access info and go through everything. Like for instance, you want to get a descendant piece, you want to get a weapon piece. You look at the descendant or the weapon piece or the fellow piece. Well, not even the fellow. Fellow is different, but the descendant weapon piece. You look at them, and it will go to the amorphous material that you need to go for those, and you find the amorphous material with the highest drop rate, and you go for it. And a lot of times the highest drop rate is normally a farm. I won't lie to you, but it's the highest drop rate. But now you can go for the lowest drop rate now because you have something like this in here. Let me show you real quick. You have something like these in here, which literally change. I kid you not. It changes your lowest percent drop rates to a 32% drop rate. On my other Nexon account, I literally have almost 3 ultimate descendants made, and I've barely used any of my advanced shapes. That is downright just crazy. And I only get on it because I literally said in one of my prior videos multiple times that there's 2 options I have with my Nexon account that I have on my other PSN account. I can either sell it or I can give it out if I hit my mark on my channel, which is 200 or it was 200, no, 250 subscribers by the end of this year. I would give it out to somebody with whatever I have done on it since then. And I mean, and that's a whole different thing. That's a thing that I decided to do. I don't know if it's even gonna work out or not. But off that, it's like I am literally sick and tired of the constant bickering and the constant disrespect and the constant crazy talk about how this game is either a copycat, it's garbage, and this and that. I don't understand how people are crying. Like, for instance, I'm going to show you something else before I end this video. Because unlike most people that bicker and want to do review videos and stuff, they tend to go past an hour or exactly an hour. Most of my videos, hopefully, I think have been below 45 minutes. And I tried to get smaller and smaller, but look at this.
Now what do you want?
These are the
Go on,
3
I'm
events that
waiting.
you could, well, these two were the same event and this one. If you still haven't done these, you can still do these. Look at these, like they're giving you red modules for free. All you had to do was log in and get these coins. Red modules for free. They actually put one of the rarest red modules in here, Supply Firearm Enhanced, that you could only get from opening those things up with Enzo. I actually bought, that's the only one I bought. Because I had every single red module in the game at the time, besides this one, really. And I mean, look. Advanced shapes, gold, shards, like everything that you possibly need. And then you had this one, no, not this one. Then you had this one, which you can literally, with 10 of those coins right here, you were able to get any of these descendants for free. Not even having to earn them. You can get any one for free. Or you could just spend it on gold or shards because you already had them all, like I did. And then for signing in, you could either get Ultimate Bunny, as long as you sign in for 14 days, you could get Ultimate Bunny for free, or you can get the HQ gift box, which literally came with 2 cosmetic items for Sharon. Like, they gave out 2 premium skins that would have cost 750 a piece. $30 for free. But people want to constantly say monetization. Bad story, bad this, bad that. Honestly, I don't think the story would have been as bad if people knew how to read subtitles. But people constantly like, why should I read the subtitles while I'm in combat? It's really not that hard. Don't you watch TV shows, movies that aren't in your language in subtitles? And some people even like to watch subtitles even in their own language, just in case they can't hear or whatever the case is. I don't understand what the big green is about, but it's crazy. And I just wanted to make a video because I got tired of hearing the bull crap. And to prove my point even more, I will purposely make a video on my second Nexon account and show everyone everything I've gotten so far. And I don't even have 30 hours played on that account yet. I don't even have 30 hours played on it yet. And I will show everything. I'm telling you, it's gotten so easy that even for new players, it's beyond easy. I just hope they come out with harder content as the time goes on, because I've also done the 20 of these. I actually did all of these solo. I did two matchmaking ones, and both of them went decently well. One of them didn't go so hot. The first one was at a lower rank and it went really well, obviously. The other one was like somewhere around these ones. I don't know which one exactly. It didn't go so hot because I ended up getting match made with either a Enzo or a Yujin, which I think was very terrible choices for the Void Erosion. I'm not gonna lie to you. I carried them through, basically. And it was actually, doing that one actually was one of my longest play moment ones. Now I will say there are some flaws in this game, which I might come out with the video of the flaws that I think. But just off the top of some of the flaws I can say now, like, instead of worrying about other content that they could come out with in this game, they're adding a leaderboard for the Void of Erosion. I don't think there needs to be a leaderboard. This game doesn't even have a player versus player environment, so why would you want people to compete for a PvE leaderboard? It just doesn't make sense. Now, one thing that is gonna be on the PvE leaderboard that actually might be a good thing, that actually makes it useful now, is the fact that I don't know if it's true yet, but apparently with the leaderboard they're gonna add where you can see what build those people were using to get those fast times. Which is, if that's the case, then yes, that will be actually a good thing that they are doing, because it allows community outreach for those people that are trying to find builds and not have to go on YouTube or something. And honestly, a lot of YouTubers' builds are all glass cannon. A lot of them are very glass cannon, and no offense, but people copying glass cannon builds is one reason why the colossal fights were so hard at first. And that's, I think, is the biggest reason, is because a lot of people were trying to use glass cannon builds. I haven't even got on my part where I want to make builds yet. I'm currently still working. There's even times where I don't even stream this game because I don't want people to just watch me play the same content over and over again trying to get one piece that I need or something. Or the same 400% dungeon over and over again to just get my character leveled up. I'm not trying to put boring content out. I obviously didn't do a bunch of... I don't know if I did every single floor of the erosion recorded. I can't remember because at one point I was having issues where I kept getting disconnected from a server or whatever, and my YouTube video stream would just drop, since I do stream from the PlayStation and not from a device that you connect, which I'm thinking that I might need to invest in, sadly, because of I've been having the issue a lot more lately. But it's just, I don't know. What else I don't like is a lot of famous content creators that are really famous for this game. I notice a lot of them don't even stay on this game to make a lot of content. Like, I have followed some of the content creators, and literally they're almost on a different game, or some of them are on a different game every day almost. Um, or they go back to their game that they played. Like, there's some that came from Destiny and they go straight back to Destiny, no life in Destiny again, just to come back when this game has an update or something. And I think, how are you supposed to be a content creator for this game if you don't even play it really? Like, I have played, I am not even gonna lie to you, I have not played any other game. My other game that I play, that I used to play, is Rainbow Six Siege. I have played a total of 4 ranked games on Rainbow Six Siege in the last 3 months, and that was literally like a day or two ago. I hopped on and I decided to play with one of my friends. Other than that, I have only played story mode games. I played 2 gacha games that I started. I've started a Tales of Arise. I need to go back to the Final Fantasy. I've played, I started up Resident Evil again. Like, I play solo player games. I have not touched a single other multiplayer game since those 4 games I told you I played, and then Black Ops 6, the very first month that it released. The fact that I literally wasted money on that game for it to be down the path that it is right now makes me angry. But it's whatever. But I have put time and effort in this game, and I don't know, I'm learning something new every day. And even though I can get very bored of this game easily, because most of my content that is done in this game has been done with random solo queuing, or uh, not solo queuing, random group queuing, or solo play. I will say this, I really hope that they make the game chat for this game better at some point. Either better, or make it to where most people realize that they can use game chat, because I don't know if a lot of people realize that or not. Because I'm in game chat every day, but I never hear anyone talk. And not only that, it doesn't, I don't think it shows a microphone when someone's talking either, because I don't even see my microphone move ever when I'm in game chat. Maybe it doesn't even work correctly. Who knows? I don't know. But I would hope for a lot of things to come, and I'm going to make a video of things that I want to come to this game. One thing that I'm going to say before I let everyone go, because I'm at the 40-minute mark, and I promise that I normally stay below 45, is if you're talking about this game copying other games, isn't that how every looter shooter is? It has so many similarities. It's a looter shooter for a reason. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I hope everyone enjoys their days, and this will be Kirito HD Gaming signing off. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Subscribe and like. Peace. Don't mean no disrespect with this, but I just needed to say my 2 cents, and I got tired of people saying crap. I hate it. I hate when people do that. And they want to always start their videos out saying, "Oh, I love the First Descendant," just to start hating on it. I just don't understand that crap. But peace.